I'm Sal Silvester from 512 Solutions, and I'm also the founder of Coach Metrics. And my work is focused on team and leadership development, one-on-one coaching with executives and senior leaders. And all of that originated from a fascination that I had working with people throughout my career and noticing great organizations and how they differed from good organizations. And it was mostly about the dynamics that happen between people and between leaders. Here's what inspired me to write about leadership. I remember when my wife was pregnant with our first child, Eli, and when people found out, they would say, "Oh, that's great," and inevitably their next response was, "And everything's going to change." And I feel like transitioning into various levels of leadership is the same way. Leaders know everything is going to change, but they don't quite know how, and they don't quite know what the path is to make that transition. So in my first book, Ignite, it was really about the foundations of leadership. This next book, Unite, is about the mindset shifts that are required. And we've got other book projects that are in this series as well that you'll see at some point in the future. Unite, the 4 mindset shifts for senior leaders, is about the mindset shifts that are required to be successful in senior leadership roles. We've found that in senior leader roles, what helps and makes those leaders successful is less about the skills that they have and more about their thinking and their assumptions and the beliefs that they have about themselves. So we got the information and idea for Unite really from 3 places. It's a combination of 3 things. Number one, our experience in the field with senior leaders and executives that are in our leadership development programs, our executive coaching programs, and our leadership team programs. Secondly, we also conducted a survey, and we asked individual contributors, senior leaders, and executive leaders about the important perceptions of senior leaders in the workplace. So that helped us gain our perspective on senior leadership. And third, you'll also see references to a number of other great leadership authors and thought leaders in the field as well. I think what makes Unite stand out from other leadership books is it's less of a how-to book. It's less of what you need to do in a particular industry or competency level. It's really more about the thinking that's required and the mindset that's required to be successful in senior leader roles. My main goal with Unite was to provide a clear pathway for senior leaders to be successful, and mostly because I think the resources that are out there they're overly complicated. So I wanted to provide something that was engaging, fun, practical, and clear that would really provide that pathway for senior leaders. If there's one message in Unite that I want leaders to grasp, it's this: change your thoughts, change your actions, and you'll see different results. I have some very fun projects in the pipeline. Currently working on a collaboration with Marshall Goldsmith, writing about his stakeholder-centered coaching methodology. There'll also be a 3rd book in this leadership series focused on executives and leadership teams. And we're very excited about the work we're doing with our Coach Metrics technology because it's giving us data on how leaders change. So I'm sure there's going to be some articles and books that come out of that.